Hi. Hello. Welcome. What am I saying? Let's start out with an informal greeting from me to you. What is happening? What is up? Sip Sip Tuesday. Hello, you're welcome. Well, yeah, you're welcome. I brought you this video, you're welcome. Thank you to you for watching this video, for being here today. You already know I always like to say that spiel, but I just want you to know that I'm very thankful, and I just wanted to say that so now I can start this video. But today is Sip Sip Tuesday. Woo! Happy Pride Month. It is the 1st of June today, but for you it's probably another day, so still happy Pride Month. For those of you who don't know, all of the month of June has officially been named Pride Month. Being that it's Pride Month, I wanted to go ahead and talk about a little bit of prideness that's going on. I just seen a couple things and I was like, that is actually really dope. If you've never experienced a gay pride, you should definitely go. The ones that I have been to, they were so much fun. I hear everybody raving around the world that they are so much fun. And it's just cool to be around people who you can identify with and relate to, and the community is just so beautiful most of the time, you know, because there are so many fights that I've been seeing happening amongst LGBTQ plus community members, and I just think we should all just freaking love each other. Like, I get it. I get why some of the arguments spark up, but like, hey, you guys, this is a month to share your pride, and I know it's not just specifically this month. You should always be proud of who you are. If you aren't proud of who you are, work towards getting to that. Figure out how you can attain that and work towards that. You should absolutely be proud of who you are, no matter if others around you accept that or not. You accept yourself, you love yourself, you be happy with yourself, give yourself that unconditional love, because that's where it starts. That's where I believe that it starts. The most important place to start is loving yourself and accepting yourself and giving all of that to yourself. I know I say this a lot, but it's Pride Month, so I'm gonna take advantage a little bit more. With that being said, if you do have a pride, or if you want to go with friends or family, whatever it is, go out and enjoy the pride season. It's absolutely beautiful to see all the rainbows and the happiness and the joy. Yeah, be safe as always, you know. I always have to say that, be safe. For today's drink, I've got, where did it go? I don't know where it went. Okay, today I've got another drink. I was actually gonna make coffee, but then I was like, you know what, if I make coffee, it's gonna take longer to heat up the milk, the water, whatever I'm gonna put into it. And I'm not about that life right now, okay? I wanna make this video. So, I have another one. Another Bay iced tea. Did I have an iced tea last time? No, it was a little, yeah, one of those little soda things. The carbonated drink. The carbonated drink. I don't know what I was gonna say. The carbonated drink. But this time, I have this. A super tea. Bay. Antioxidant infused or Nariño peach. Super tea. Truly brewed. Okay, and for those of you who want to know, you know, I just feel the need to have to read these out. Like, I really don't have to, but like, I don't have to, but my tongue has to, my brain. It's like, just read this, okay? So, because sometimes you guys really want to know about these things, you know? There are vegans out there and gluten-free peeps out there. Some peeps that are really into this stuff that want to know, like, is it even worth trying this? Should I go look for it? I'm here, me, Stacey, I'm here to help you out so you can or can decide whether you do or don't want to try it. Maybe nobody really even gives a crap, but I give a crap, so I want to say this. It has 30 milligrams of caffeine per serving, so if you're a baby girl like me and you can't have a lot of caffeine, I don't know, we're gonna see how this goes. You can Google that, see if that's cool for you or not, but it says like a cup of green tea. So it is kosher, gluten-free, low glycemic, non-GMO, vegan, and soy. And a little perk here, PET1, BPA free, never hot filled. Take it how you want it, with a grain of salt, with a ton of grain of salt, or pepper if you're into that. I don't know what I'm talking about, let's just get into this. Before I get into it, we're gonna try this, right? Ow, I can't do this, it hurts. Oh, look, it says enjoy by June 22nd, 2019. Well, that's good that I enjoyed it now. Was I supposed to shake this? Was I supposed to shake it? Oh yeah, shake well. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it like a Bay super tea drink with 30 milligrams of caffeine. Now I sound like a walking ad. But you know what? Actually, I'm not even walking. Like a sitting ad. Again, as you already know, it's not sponsored. Okay, not sponsored. But let's try this. Can you please open? A lot of the peach drinks are actually really good. Most. So let's see. The aroma of peaches smells delicious. And let me try. Put pinky up. I just got nothing but the. I felt like a lizard right now. Oh no, I'm tasting the stevia again. Why? What is it with me and stevia and the drinks? Oh, because it has stevia leaf extract. I mean, it's not bad, it's just not what I expected. But I can say that the stevia is a little bit minimal, like the taste of it. Honestly, I kind of get the tea vibe, like a homemade tea, like you just made the tea, added stevia, and so I get that vibe. But it's a little letdown. It's a little letdown for my taste buds, but maybe it's because I love a lot of sugary drinks, and maybe that is why. But like honestly, I've tasted other things. can't speak. Other things that have been equally as the same like healthy thing, and it's actually a little bit better tasting. I don't know if it's my taste buds, if they're getting older with the older age. I don't know. Do taste buds reproduce? Oh fuck no. But anyway, I literally just had a whole conversation with myself, but with you because you're listening, about that with an accent. But I don't know, I don't even know what kind of accent it was, but you know what, I think I can get used to this, we'll see. Alright, no shade towards Bay, and not my Bay, I was talking about Bay the drink. I'm not funny. So the other day I was going through my emails and I seen that Starbucks had something really cool, and I really appreciate when brands do this, you know, big companies, brands, artists, whatever it could be. And I mentioned in one of my other videos that I really do appreciate when people with voices and companies and brands make these things that are really all inclusive, and especially when it comes to something like the month of Pride. And so when they come out with this kind of stuff, it really makes me happy, and it really makes me happy to see, and I do appreciate when it's coming from the heart, because I know that some people out there and some companies, they do it just to ride the wave, and they do it just for their personal gain. There are a lot of companies and people out there who really genuinely mean it and really genuinely want to be all inclusive and help and donate or just show support. And being part of the LGBTQ plus community, I really do appreciate seeing that, because it makes me happy to see. It's great to see others coming together, and so that is what really makes me happy. And I thought about that and I was like, hey, I started seeing a bunch of emails that I was getting that really were pride inclusive, creating merch for LGBTQ plus month, and so I was like, maybe I should talk about that in my Sip Sip Tuesday. So here I am. This is one thing that I seen from Starbucks that was sent to me, and it says, Happy Pride! Celebrate pride, kindness, love, and diversity with our limited edition cold cup. How cool is that? I love it. I love it so much. Then this morning, I seen Sprinkles, which is one of my favorite cupcake places. They make the best cupcakes, like seriously. The strawberry, the carrot cake. What's the other one that I really liked? I can't remember, but if you ever have a chance to go to Sprinkles and you haven't yet, or you haven't tried all their cupcakes, or you haven't tried these two, please do yourself a favor and try strawberry. That is my favorite, and carrot cake. Those are my two favorite. I'm sure I got other ones, but I can't remember what the other ones, but strawberry and carrot cake, I love you, Sprinkles. I wish you had one closer to home. The subject is love is love. Sprinkles, happy Pride Month. In support of Pride and the Trevor Project, we are baking up layers of love all month long. Join us in making a difference. Hashtag love is love. Pride items available June 7th to the 30th. $5 per rainbow layer cake donated to the Trevor Project. I love this stuff. This stuff makes me happy. It's just so pretty to see, and I just love that they take the time to show their support, you know what I mean? Because there's so much fucking hate in this world. There's so much anti-companies and people. For a lot of us, it really freaking sucks to see that stuff. But I always try to show that, like, even though there is that negative side, there's a huge positive side. And even bigger when you submerge yourself in the positivity and you surround yourself around the positivity. There's so much more positives, and there can be so much more positive so long as you put your mindset in that space rather than the negativity, and you just soak all of this in and not let so much of this in or at all. I think it's just so beautiful to see people coming together, big brands, people, influencers, just people with voices again, and the community coming together and becoming stronger and forming a stronger bond. I think that's so beautiful. I don't know, I went on this spiel. I had also seen that Zoomies has new Converse Pride Pack. And so they have Converse CTAS Pride, you know, then they have another one with the black bolt and rainbows. So they have this one, there's little rainbows on them. And I think it's so pretty, I think it's cool. Tilly's, more love. Pride. So it's like a line. Let's shop some pride. Let's see what they have. So this is Tilly's, you know, of course, shout out to you guys for, you know, being inclusive. They have a little rainbow going. That's cool. They got the same Converse shoes. They got the Rasticlat, which is rainbow. They've got Love is Love shirts, little tank tops. They have all kinds of stuff. I like this shirt. It's human. Smiley faces. Ooh, I love this drippy rainbow one. This is cool. Less likes, more love. Love it. Goat. Future. I love that palm tree with the rainbow. I like it. They got rainbow undies, men's boxers, and ooh, the backpack is even rainbow. They got stickers. They got the Vans logo in rainbow. Pretty cool. I like this one. Billabong love. That's cool. Those socks are dope too. They got flasks. They got a hat with a little rainbow heart on it. I like that. They got the Dare shirts. Remember the Dare shirts? This one has it's more like tie-dye, you know, but I guess you can call it a little bit of rainbow. They got the accessories, more chones. Pretty cool stuff. Just in case you didn't know, I like to, you know, say these things. I'm pretty sure a lot of us know about these things or get emails to or signed up and stuff like that. But it's really cool when I'm informed of these things. So I don't know, I thought I might do the same for you. Maybe, I don't know where you're watching from, but in your country, maybe they do or don't have that. Maybe you could buy some and have it shipped over. I don't know how it works. Or if you are in the same country, there you go. Thank you, you're very welcome. Then I decided to go on Google and type in companies celebrating Pride Month 2019. These brands are offering up pride fashion with the capital P. Ooh, by Eliza Huber. Thank you, Eliza Huber. All right, this is refinery29.com. Thank you so much, refinery21.com. You have a bunch of peeps sporting the colors. I see a lot of booties on this shirt with, well, not the booties, we have the booties with the undies, the colorful undies. We're just one day away from the beginning of Pride Month, but actually we're here already, refinery29.9.com, or I should say Eliza. And with this year marking the 50th anniversary of Stonewall riots, 50th, wow, it's likely to be one of the most memorable commemorations we've seen to date. There are marches everywhere, from small town parades throughout the country to the weekend-long NYC and LA spectacles. Suffice to say, no matter where you are, you'll be treated to a visual feast, a kaleidoscope of colors worn in joyful celebration. That's beautiful, a kaleidoscope of colors. Everyone celebrates Pride differently, but one easy way to spread all that love around is to put your money where your pride is. Donate to organizations that honor the LGBTQ+ community. Thankfully, several fashion brands get in on the celebration with Pride merch. Yes, they do. That's why I'm making this video. Donating a portion or all of the proceeds to organizations that fight for LGBTQ+ rights, some like American Apparel and H&M, are designing Pride-themed collections in honor of June's arrival, while others like our faves Green Box Shop and Other Wild focus on queer organizations all year round. Oh, see, that's new. I never even knew these things existed. Green Box Shop and Other Wild. There you guys go. Those are two that focus on queer organizations all year round. Check out our A to Z guide to shopping this Pride Month. Don't mind if we do. Here's this shirt, which was the booties with the calzones that I was telling you about, the chones. American Apparel, continuing their long-standing solidarity with the LGBTQ+ community. American Apparel teamed with celebrity hairstylist Andrew Fitzsimons on a 6-piece How We Love limited edition capsule collection. But that's not the best part. 100% of the net proceeds from the How We Love capsule will go to the Los Angeles LGBT Center, specifically the Trans Cosmetic Donations Drive created by Fitzsimons. That's awesome. Oh, you see, I love seeing stuff like this. Thank you so much, Andrew Fitzsimmons, for that. So this shirt right here, Cheeky Printed Fine. Get it, Cheeky? Cheeky Printed Fine jersey t-shirt, $24. Oh, look at this. This is cool. American Eagle Outfitters. We have a white hoodie with rainbows on it, and the love is on the side and rainbow. And it says, to their part, American Eagle is partnering up with the It Gets Better project to deliver a capsule collection of colorful apparel, accessories, and shoes for us to don in June and beyond. As part of the collaboration, the brand will be donating 100% of the proceeds to the It Gets Better project in order to connect LGBTQ+ youth with the global LGBTQ+ community. And that hoodie goes for $49.95. Then we've got this one, Unity. Okay, so we're steering away from the rainbows. But this is from ASOS, whatever you want to call it, and GLAAD. Aside from being a sponsor for LA Pride this year, ASOS partnered with GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, on a limited edition collection of which 100% of the proceeds will be put towards fighting hate against the queer community. Love it, I love it. And that says curved tank with photograph and tour print, $29. Oh, and then we got some little shoes. The bottom of these shoes, the Converse shoes that I was telling you about earlier, has a rainbow on the bottom. I know I'm seeing some scary things out there again. Converse. Since 2014, Converse has stood alongside the LGBTQ+ community. Thank you so much. Thank you, Converse, yes. By designing a limited edition collection of Pride sneakers, apparel, and accessories. This year, they've taken it a step even further by adding their first ever trans-specific design to the mix. The brand is also donating a portion of the proceeds to their long-standing local and global partners, including It Gets Better Project and Out Metro West. I think that is so cool. So this is trans. This is so cool. They've got a trans shoe aside from also their rainbow. And so it says Chuck 70 Pride High Top Unisex Shoe, $100. So they're unisex, they're trans, and they're also $100. Oh, the gays, how cool. This says Green Box Shop. Thought up in an old 800 square foot apartment. Nice. Nice. Green Box Shop is a solution to the woman's inability to find real social justice reform apparel. Now, Kayla Robinson and her team at Green Box Shop, thank you so much, Kayla Robinson and her team, make t-shirts that spread awareness for LGBTQ+ community as well as race equality and political reform. Love it. I love that. Green Box Shop, the gays long sleeve tee, $22.99. And we've got Gay Power here. Other Wild. Inspired by a historic LGBTQ+ events, Other Wild's collection of queer apparel and accessories doesn't stop just because Pride Month ends. Love it. Gay Power cap, $36. Teva. The Tegan and Sarah Foundation. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that existed. I don't believe I did. That's really awesome. Teva's designed a limited edition platform sandal that's bound to make the perfect pride statement at every 50th anniversary event this summer. Apart from just good looks, $15 of every sale, up to max of $30, will be donated to TSF in order to continue the mission for racial, social, and gender equality for young girls and women. I love that. I love it. This is so beautiful. Teva and TSF platform universal pride, $80. So here we see the shoe con un montón de colores, all the rainbow colors del arco iris. And that's about it. for this one. Alright, so I seen another article and I seen this, which went hand in hand with what I mentioned. And that was basically how a lot of people will, for social gain, personal gain, whatever it could be, popularity. There are a lot of people and brands and such out there that will actually do this, that will, what is it called, queer baiting or queer something, I don't know, the queer bandwagon. I don't know what it is, the LGBTQ plus bandwagon. You let me know what the terminology is down below because I'm not really up with the times, but like they use it to their advantage and they say, oh yeah, we're LGBT friendly, or yeah, we love the LGBT, or they just put LGBTQ plus in there because it's gonna get the likes, stuff like that. But they're not really meaning it wholeheartedly, they're just in it for the wrong reasons. This spoke to me with what I was saying about that. This is from footwearnews.com. Taking pride. Brands are supporting LGBTQ inclusive like never before by Charlie Carvalho. Thank you so much for writing this. Shout out to you, Charlie. Again, it's with Converse. This year's Pride Month, which celebrates the 50th anniversary of Stonewall riots, I can't believe 50 years have gone by, that's freaking crazy, takes on heightened significance for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer LGBTQ community. It's crazy to look back and say how much has changed in 50 years. Like all around, not just LGBTQ plus community, but it's just crazy to see how much has changed, and things will continue to change. That's why it's always good to stay optimistic and positive and happy and have that faith that things are going to change, because they are going to change. And that's why it's so important to continue on and to figure things out for yourself and know that things will work and not just keep yourself holding yourself back. It takes on heightened significance for the LGBT community. As diversity and inclusion dominate industry conversation, retailers and brands are stepping up en masse with missions of purpose over pushing products, but cashing in on the rainbow without giving back to the community sends a tone-deaf message that could damage a brand's credibility with LGBTQ shoppers. And its bottom line, I totally see where that's coming from. Here's what Justin Nelson, president and co-founder of National LGBT Chamber of Commerce, said. The days of simply slapping a rainbow on your packaging and calling yourself LGBT friendly are long gone. Well, there's still some people out there that do that, but I'm glad that it's less. And then he goes on to say, the community demands a year-long enterprise-wide commitment to the LGBT community within the company and in every market the company hopes to engage. So that was the one thing that had spoken to me where he's mentioned that. Obviously, nonetheless, we're always going to have people that ride the wave just to get a personal gain, like I said, or just to get views, likes, whatever it could be. You know what I mean? There's always going to be that. And that's why just stay true to yourself, and if you're going to do something, do it with your heart. Do it wholeheartedly. Don't fall in that trap of just doing it for the views or the popularity or for people to like you or for the money or for quick cash. Do it because you genuinely want it in your heart. You genuinely feel that way. It's so fucked up to see so many people just riding the wave, just doing it just because it's the cool thing to do, or just doing it because they want all that I mentioned, you know what I mean? And like, there's nothing wrong with wanting more in your life, but like, whatever happened to having dignity and integrity and doing things because they make you happy, because they give you joy in your heart? Whatever happened to that? You know, doing good and doing it the right way and not trying to take an easy way out or to cheat your way through. That's just what I believe. Of course, we all know everybody believes different, has their own opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion and wants and desires and how they feel and all that. But you know, if I could say the words that somebody's in need of hearing and it touches their heart, that touches my heart, and it just makes me happy. So I know that at any given point that I may say something in one of my videos, it could be at the right moment, at the right time for somebody watching this video, for you watching this video, and boom, everything changes, everything clicks, and that is what I live for. Well, there's so many reasons I live for, but you get what I'm saying. One of the key drivers of consumer loyalty is when a business demonstrates support for pro-LGBTQ anti-discrimination policies. Nelson added, very true. I think we can all agree on this. It's very touching. This month, Congress passed the LGBTQ Equality Act, which will give civil rights protection to such individuals if the measure is later approved by the Senate. Converse Incorporation, Macy's Incorporation, Under Armour Incorporation are among the 161 corporate sponsors. Oh, cool. A stark contrast to when the bill was introduced 4 years ago, and the only companies publicly supporting the measure were Apple, the Dow Chemical Co., and Levi's. During the fight for same-sex marriage equality in 2015, dang, how the years have gone by. It's crazy. The cause also received elevated support from major companies, no doubt fueled by greater public interest in the issue. Nike, Amazon, and Target Corp were among the 379 corporations that petitioned the Supreme Court in a friend of the court brief to strike down state bans. All of these companies understand in various degrees that issues-based activism is a business driver, said Todd Sears, founder of Out Leadership, an advisory firm that helps companies grow business through LGBTQ inclusion. In fact, a majority of Americans look to corporations to take the lead on social causes as public trust in government has waned to historic lows. Only 17% of Americans say they trust politicians to do what is right, according to the Pew Research Center. And nearly 74% of all purchases made by LGBTQ constituents are influenced by the company's public support for the community at all levels, including charitable contributions, inclusive work environments, and advocating for equality on national policy levels. 10 years ago, you did not see companies and CEOs weighing in on issues that are social. Sears said it would have been a risk as a corporate driver, and now there's risk of not doing anything. Oh, I see. That makes sense, you know, and it makes me kind of sad to think that that's a big reason why a lot of companies or people do it, because it's like he said, there's the risk of not doing anything about it, because then people are kind of like, whoa, where's your support, dude? You're a big company, you should be doing this. I'm not trying to drive you away from that. I'm just thinking about both sides. Nonetheless, I do hope that a lot of these companies really truly mean it. It sounded weird. Really do truly mean it. But it's good that he's bringing this stuff up. Being a good sport. Pride sneakers have become a part of annual collections for some sportswear brands, and they are increasingly attaching financial support to causes that resonate with those consumers. You know, I like this kind of stuff too, because you even see a lot of sports, a lot of teams have Pride Night. And I think that's so awesome. Like hockey, like LA Kings. Oh, I want to go. That's on my bucket list. Ever since I found out that they have a Pride Month, I'm like, oh, the LA Kings, I want to go to a Pride Month. They light up the ice with rainbows, and the whole night is like Pride themed, and I think it's so cool. I don't know if you've ever been to a hockey game or seen a hockey game, but they have the kiss cams and stuff like that. They usually, for the most part that I've seen, not just them, but like all around, they usually just showcase the heterosexual couples kissing. But rarely have I ever seen, if I'm remembering correctly, other than Pride Night, where they showcased a gay couple or an LGBTQ plus couple. That's why I think it's so cool that they do Pride Night. I mean, I would love to see in the future them showcasing more LGBTQ plus members or couples on the Kiss Cam. At least having that one Pride Month is a beautiful place to start and to show their support, you know what I mean? And I think it's so cool because on that night they do show a lot of LGBTQ couples, and it's just so cool to see everybody still come to the game and still support and just see the support live. It's just so amazing, it's so beautiful, and I really appreciate when big teams like that do that as well as like smaller teams and stuff like that. Like, I just think it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I got a super T mustache. I feel it. Again, it's not too bad. Okay, so let me read on what he was saying about being a good sport. Before you have a brand say they support the LGBTQ community and do so because we printed a rainbow. Ah, I see. It's been marketable support with not much substance, said Will Lanier. Sorry if I butchered that. Executive director at the Out Foundation. The organization works to remove barriers to health, wellness, and fitness for LGBTQ individuals. That's what Out Foundation does. It is important for brands to connect their sales with the nonprofit, especially in the queer space, because a lot of LGBTQ community sees the rainbow stuff as exploitation if it's not going to a bigger person, said Lanier. You'll see what I mean. You'll say what I mean. They take advantage of it. So again, that's what I was mentioning. They've just put it in way better sounding words. Exploitation. They're riding the wave to make more money. So I definitely see the PR side of it, and I see the humanity side of it, the supportive side of it, the community side of it. I get it. And the consumer side of it as well. Puma released a Pride collection last year, but it has opted not to do so in 2019. Oh, Puma. Instead, that's when it's so funny. Instead, the German brand will focus on building more relations with global organizations and grassroots charities. A representative explained, adding that it will develop product when we believe it will benefit these organizations directly. Okay, I can actually support that. It's, well, I mean, at the end of the day, we really don't know the truth of what is really being said, you know what I mean? But on the outside looking in, I can definitely see where they're coming from, and I appreciate that. I know that I've heard so many times in so many places, so many articles have come out of all of these big organizations allegedly have really been using the money for other things and not really donating. And now I'm not saying these, just all around there's been so many charities and organizations that really do not use the money for what it really goes for, you know what I mean? Like the whole thing that happened in Mexico, allegedly money that was donated, they never saw a penny. You could see it, you know what I mean? The proof is there in the actual communities that have been run down, that have been damaged. And all around, I know it's all around. Just Mexico's the first one that comes to mind. I have also heard the same thing about Texas, that a lot of the money that was donated, allegedly they never seen a dime. So I might have a clear understanding of where Puma is coming from. Some of Puma's outreach efforts this year include working with the ACLU and raising funds to support LGBTQ sports inclusion. I also see the side of these companies wanting to actually be physical and work with these companies to better understand the community. I think that's great. And I also think that it's really cool to see, instead of just creating apparel, shoes, accessories, whatever, slapping the rainbow on them, adding them to their store, and boom. I think it's really cool to want to steer away from that for a moment, go learn or understand or work with them and get a better feel for everything everything and help in a real genuine way, and then come back and be like, whoa, okay, we definitely have a greater understanding, we definitely know what we want to do and how we can help even more, and back to it, and still be able to do the same thing in unison, to have this and then also do this and just be more inclusive. I totally get that. I have so much respect for that. I really appreciate that. Brooks introduced Pride products this year with its Run Proud collection, in addition to partnering with international frontrunners, a global network of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer running groups on funding opportunities with local clubs. Though running is more diverse than ever, we saw an opportunity to be more deliberate in our support for sub-communities that have not always felt welcome or visible within running and sport, like the LGBTQ plus community, said Melanie Allen, Brooks SVP and CMO. A glittery sneaker from the Converse Pride 2019 collection, courtesy of Converse. So this is the Converse shoe that I was telling you about that is trans pride. Converse has been making big stories in the LGBTQ inclusive space through product marketing and financial support, 1 million since 2014. In May, the brand introduced its first sneaker inspired by the trans flag as a small way to pay respect to the rebels and heroes that paved the way and to ultimately celebrate who we all are as individuals. The brand said in a statement, its Pride products were born out of its LGBTQ employee network, which was formalized in 2015. That's cool, they have an LGBTQ employee network? Nice. Internal strides. Reebok, Adidas, Brooks, Nordstrom, and Bloomingdale's are among the companies with dedicated teams for LGBTQ inclusive at the corporate level. These employee groups have been drivers in leading commercial products, activism, charity, volunteerism, education, and messaging. I'll have to link this article in case you like to watch it. I mean, you can't watch an article. I mean, you could watch an article like this. That's a great article. In case you want to read the article, because there's so much that I didn't go into, but I just really think that this is awesome, and I won't look up more stuff because this video is already gonna be long. My last words, well, that sounds like I'm perishing. No, not anytime soon, please, not anytime soon. All jokes aside, I think it's really dope, it's really awesome, it's really cool to see, and it really does touch my heart to see these companies and people stand out and really talk about these things, talk about the issues like riding the bandwagon or not doing it for the right reason, and also highlighting all of the companies and brands and people and the messages that are being sent out and the help and the donations and the charities and the thoughts, the wants, the desires. I think it's so beautiful to see that being highlighted and talked about, as well as everything all together. I think it's so beautiful, and I know that for Pride Month, everything is heightened even more, and some of us may see it as a negative, but I think that instead of seeing it as a negative, I think we should all see it as something so positive and take advantage and soak all of it in, and just be so thankful that this is even a thing, that we even have Pride Month. It's just so encouraging and motivating. It's so inspiring to see, and of course we all aim to have that year round, and with these companies being inclusive and trying to learn more about the community, it's bound to be more than just one whole entire month. We all know all things in good time. The good thing is that we have the support, we have the love, we have allies, we have companies backing us up, we have money being donated to LGBTQ plus foundations, organizations, charities, all of that, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. I think it's wonderful. So thank you to all the companies that were mentioned and all the rest of them out there. I mean, of course we would be here for hours just trying to name every single one. But companies, if any company or people that work for those companies, if you see this, thank you to you guys. Thank you for helping this world make a difference with using your voice for good. So beautiful to see so much inclusivity, to see so much love, support, genuine love, unconditional love, happiness, joy, putting smiles on people's faces, on those who feel so alone or don't have the support. If you are someone who feels like you don't have support, look around you, listen to everything that I said, everything that I read. There's so many companies that have your support, and yeah, it may not be physically there, but if you just open your eyes to look around, to see the support, to see that they do have our backs, this community's back, that is absolutely beautiful. It's great. It's so sweet to see, and I'm just so happy, and I'm so glad to be sharing this with you. It just makes me happy to talk about these things and share this. If you're an ally watching this, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here, regardless of my sexual orientation and my preferences, whatever it could be. Thank you so much for being here for me, because at the end of the day, I am just me. I'm another human being. Thank you for being here for me, for my content, for my words, for finding something within me that you appreciate enough to stay and watch my content and just be here again and again and again over time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just love the support, and it just makes me happy, and hopefully one day I would love to form part of all of this, and I don't know, maybe one day possibly even be able to have my name in that as a brand or something, or a company. On a bigger level, on a higher scale, you know, I'm always trying to do that. I'm parched. Let me drink some of my tea. 2 pinkies up. But yeah, so I've talked enough. Oh, I have talked enough. Better check your ears and make sure they're still there, because I may have talked enough. I hope they're still there, because I'm not liable for your ears falling off because I talk so much. Okay, let me just say this. just clear the air. See, this actually kind of grew on me. I mean, the first taste was like, no, not again. The stevia is back to haunt my drinks. Anyway, but it's not that bad, but it's drinkable. So last but not least, I do want to ask that you please pass this video forward. I know so many people can benefit from this and they would love to see this, especially in the community, out of the community, allies, whoever it can be. I know you know another person in the space of your life that is LGBTQ plus. So please pass this forward. You know that you could definitely be helping somebody at least feel less alone, or find more apparel out there that they can show their pride with. A lot of people don't know about this stuff. I didn't know about this stuff until I got my emails, but I didn't know about the other stuff. So it's cool to pass this forward. I know you know another person out there. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. So please pass this forward. Share this on. Post this on your social medias. Tag me in it. I mean, you don't have to tag me in it, but like, I like to heart back, comment back, and say thank you so much for sharing this, because I really do thank you for sharing this. I know a lot of people may not share my stuff, but those who do share, I do want to say thank you so much for sharing. There was somebody who had shared my most recent post on Instagram, and when I went to go back and try to say something, I couldn't find it. So I don't know what happened, and it made me sad because I was like, oh no, I wanted to say thank you to you. But like, it was gone. And so I don't know. And you know how on Instagram you can't really see that many. You can't go far back. I couldn't go back and I couldn't say thank you. But I got so sad. Yes, please do share this. Pass this on to anybody that you know. Post it. Post the link. Post this. Post it everywhere. And oh, thank you very much for that. Thank you. And let me know if you would like to let me know. You don't have to. But I would like it if you did, because then I can like go back and say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Or at least acknowledge it. I like to. I like it. I like it. It makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? I like to engage with you. So hit me up, say what's up. That was good too. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for laughing along, for having fun, for enjoying some of the rainbows and the pride going on. Happy Pride Month to you and your loved ones, everybody around. I do encourage you to come and check me out on my social medias if you're not already following me. I invite you to follow me if you like what you see. They're on the screen down below. Come say hi, come send me a message, come leave a comment, come like a post, come enjoy a little bit more of Stacy and the content that I post. I do post a lot of LGBT stuff on there as well. And yeah, with that being said, I will catch you in the next video. And remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually three. No matter the highs, the lows, always be certain to do good, be grateful, and stay humble. Bye.